Hey folks, Fred here, VE3FAL, Ontario Northwest Bushcrafter and Outdoors in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, YQT. For Monday, what the heck is the date today? The 16th of September. So I operate FT8, Meteor Scatter, Q65, and a few of the other, as many of you will call it, robot modes on 6 meters, but that's the only mode generally. I'm going to say generally because from time to time I will switch over to a couple of the other HF bands on FT8 and operate, but I am trying to get my roots back down to PSK31. So I had an old version of FLDIGI and I upgraded to the most recent version because I refused to pay money to HRD for their programs, but that's another story. So I'm setting up macros. Not a big fan of macros, but at least to get things going and to set the the QSO in place here. I am trying to set up one line here in row 3 for my macros here on PSK31. I'm hoping to get on RTTY once again and some slow scan TV as well. But the ICOM 7300 is a little bit finicky to try and set up sometimes for some of these modes. At least that's what I find. There's a lot of stuff that goes with it, and trying to set up parameters and all the other stuff that allows you to operate. I normally will not operate any more than 25 watts. I like to stay at about 10 watts on PSK, any other digital modes, and I run the Wyndham, the NFED, and the Cobweb antenna on HF. On 6 meters, I have 3 elements, and on 2 meters, I have 7 elements. So I run 100 watts out on 6 and 100 watts out on 2 meters when I am playing around. So anyway, once again, just trying to set up some old school, FLDIGI here in PSK31 and some of the other slower modes, or I don't know if you want to call them slower modes, but some of the older modes that are on, and see what we can do. I worked New Jersey today. I worked a fella trying to set up Norm, I think his name was. If I go to logbook, and I set up the logbook to do the logging for Logbook of the World and QRZ, but I still prefer physical QSLs if required, and I do send them out. So anyway, folks, take care, stay safe, have a great week coming up. There is some nasty weather coming up. There is some severe storms coming. I know Kenorah's under a tornado watch, and we have severe thunderstorm watches on. We are sitting at 30 degrees centigrade today outside, which is very warm for September, but weather patterns have not been normal at all this year. So anyway, once again, I digress. I am trying to set up some digital stuff here and trying to get back onto some old school digital mode. So take care, stay safe, watch out for each other, and remember, watch out for the other person, because the other person may not be watching out for you. In Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, YQT. This is Fred trying to set up his PSK31 and FLDIGI. Take care, stay safe, catch y'all later.